listen, how it works, if anybody doesn't know how it works, that's by AI. Basically, it's going to give us a prompt, a situation that we have to then answer on how we would survive. Be as specific as possible, whatever you want. The AI will decide who had the best strategy. So we're going to get to it. I better start it up. So y'all pick a prompt, whatever. Or you can type your own. You can type your own too. I'm gonna type my own. Okay. I like that right there. Okay. The prompt is you are trapped at a P. Diddy party. So now you get to type what you want to do to get out of that situation. I'm going to tell you how to get out of it. Distract him. Have someone distract him while you check the windows to see if one is unlocked. Perfect. Simple, right? Simple. Chat, 45 seconds to answer this is kind of OD. I'm not going to lie. Dudes is probably being specific. Oh, grab a crowbar, crack open the door, make a run for it if he sees you. All right, let's see. I don't want to be the one writing the prompts, dude. All right. You are trapped at a P. Diddy party. Drug P. Diddy, but her plan is spoiled when Johnny Bravo, in a flash of desperation, pushes over a large tub of baby oil and dashes out. That's smart. Noah quickly spots an unlocked window and attempts to distract P. Diddy with a loud shout while secretly checking if he can manage. As P. Diddy slips and tumbles onto the oily floor, Johnny, unable to control his momentum, slides uncontrollably and smacks into a nearby wall. Tiara's attempt to drug P. Diddy fails and she's caught in the chaos. Courage the dog, soaked and slick. Yes, we're playing. Loses footing on his own soil. Oh my gosh. Noah manages to escape through the window. Yes. Beautiful work. Come on now. I'm the only one that survived, bro. Y'all gotta be better than that. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Tiara gets to select. She gets to select. Yeah, one more applause, bro. See, y'all tripping. Y'all was trying to do too much. Me, I just was sliding out the window. Come on now. You were trapped in a burning building. Oh, man. Literally duck and roll. All right, bet. Duck and roll. Like school teaches you. Come on, bro. They used to say, bro, that's all you gotta do. Duck and roll. You good. The fire not gonna touch you. I bet somebody else said it too. Bro, how long does it take? Bro, holy smokes. Dudes just writing whole entire essays. Dudes think they're Edgar Allan Poe. Come on now. All right. Let's see, fellas. I don't know who's who. Let's read it. In the chaos of the burning building, Courage the dog squirmed on the ground, desperately trying to reach a window to escape, managing to crawl out just in time and calling 911 for help. Noah Marrero recalled school teaching, ducked and rolled to avoid falling debris, but tripped over a burning wire, fatally shocking himself. Johnny Bravo dreamed of heroism, confidently attempted to leap through the flames, but woke up unharmed, realizing it was just a nightmare. Tiara hurriedly searched for a fire hydrant, spraying herself with the water in an attempt to cool down, but her wet clothes caused her to slip and succumb to the flames. Tough. In the end, Courage the dog survived by escaping through the window, having executed the most effective plan to save. Wow. Of course, Tiara tried to use the freaking fire hydrant. How did she even get to the fire hydrant? There's not a fire hydrant in the building. Like, come on, bro. All right. Try to use a freaking fire hydrant. She's sick. I got to think smarter, bro. I was trying to think too simple. The more details I give, I probably can get up out of there. All right, come on. Let's lock in, fellas. You are stranded on a sinking ship with no life rafts. Oh man. He just, okay. Butterfly stroke swim and scream for help. I got it. Butterfly stroke swim and sing, hoping that you are a relative of Snow White and can convince a whale to allow you to swim you to shore. Perfect. Come on now. Clap it up. Oh, wrong button. Clap it up. Bro. That is a beautiful execution, chat. If I don't win this, bro, this game is rigged and they just trying to keep it even. They're trying to make it interesting. Like, come on now. All right. I hate that they like do a long paragraph. That's the only thing I don't like. You are stranded on a sinking ship with no life rafts. On a sinking ship with no life raft, Noah leaped into the water, attempting to butterfly stroke swim while singing in hopes that a whale, sensing his song as a lullaby from a relative Snow White, would come to rescue him. Courage the dog hurriedly grabbed the flare gun and shot it into the sky, hoping a bright light would attract passing rescue ships. Tiara, calm and steady, laid on her back and floated effortlessly. Okay, trusting in the ocean's gentle currents to carry them away. Meanwhile, Johnny Bravo, caught in the chaos, tried to turn into a fish, believing this would grant. Oh my gosh, hold on just a minute. Wait, hold on. Bro, I can't read that fast, buddy. Oh, what? Try to turn into a fish, believing that it will grant him underwater escape on the X-Men's boat, but lacked the magic and sank helplessly as his transformation pair. Noah's singing echoed loudly, attracting a massive whale that surprisingly listened and, guided by the lullaby, swam toward shore, dragging Noah safely out of danger. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm real life like that. Why didn't nobody else think of that? How did I live? I just read how I lived. I sang. I'm a relative to Snow White. I sang. I convinced the freaking whale to come, swim me to shore, bro, obviously. Like, what? I wonder how the other game modes play. You forgot. Bro, what? You forgot how to breathe. Nah, bro. Order. DoorDash, you, and the oxygen tank. I bet. That's beautiful. Yes, Lord. Come on. Yes. I feel like only one person being able to survive is kind of dumb. That's the only thing I would change. Because I think the other game mode is like, it analyzes each situation and it'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like who survives it. I think that'll be better instead of only one person survives. But let's see, chat. Let's see. I should have got some water, bro. Reading all this, forgot how to breathe. That is a crazy prompt, by the way. Kurz the dog frantically tried to calm down, focusing on simple stats of inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly to remind themselves how to breathe. But panic kept taking over. Tears sprinted off to the hospital to secure a ventilator, determined to save the group, yet they tripped on the way there and was rendered unconscious. Noah Marrero, DoorDash, quickly ordered an oxygen tank through DoorDash, but the delivery was slow. In his urgency, he accidentally knocked himself. God darn it. Attempted to be brave, passing out himself. Kurz the dog survive? Managed to regain control. Bro, come on, bro. He forgot how to breathe. He didn't regain control. He literally forgot how to breathe. Bro, me and Kurz the dog is locking in right now. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, last round. Oh, I gotta pick one? I'm gonna pick a good one. I bet. Come on now. Come on. Come on. You're buried alive with the speaker nonstop playing jazz music. What do you do in this situation? You're buried alive, bro. If you try to dig up, the dirt is just going to like suffocate you. I'm not going to lie. Eat the dirt, buddy. Just gotta, feel me? I just gotta try something. I gotta shoot a half court one. Eat the dirt. What you mean? That's crazy. That's not valid technique. Bro, being buried alive is like terrifying because literally what do? You can't yell for help. You would die from eating the dirt, I would think. I don't think so. We finna see. Your fate has been sealed. This is a dope concept of a game though. Buried alive with jazz music blaring from a speaker, Tier desperately tried to start digging her way out, stubbornly jamming out the tunes as dirt poured over her. Duh, why would you do that? Overwhelmed by despair, mournfully lamented, I suffer because I'm not getting out. Good luck everyone else. As he sank into hopelessness, his head eventually succumbed into the dirt. Johnny Bravo, only 2 inches buried, wiggled free, effortlessly crawling out in moments unbothered by the chaos around him. Meanwhile, Noah, bewildered and desperate, decided to eat the dirt, hoping it might give him some strength to escape, but ultimately succumbing after choking on the gritty substance. God darn it. Tier's relentless digging paid off as she finally broke free, exhausted but alive, clutching her survival with a mixture of grit and jazz-inspired resolve. So she dug out, bro. What? I could have sworn dude was gonna win. What the heck? How do I join? Just it's deathbyai.gg and the code is right here. Chat, I need a vote. Should we do AI picks the best strategy and only one survives? Or should we do AI judge your survival strategy? So it's like each person's strategy it judges. There's a mode working with AI would be so dope, but they don't got it available yet. Or we could cooperate with friends to survive AI. Let's just do Judgment Day. See if everybody. Yeah, we'll do Judgment. That's cool. I'm about to wax everybody. I'm surviving every situation on bro. All right, I'm gonna start her up. Johnny Bravo selecting a scenario. Bro, I wish I would have put your actual names, dude. I can't tell who's who. It's all good though. You locking in, I'm locking in. All right, scenario incoming. You are slowly fading away like Marty in Back to the Future. I never seen it. I am slowly fading like Marty in Back to the Future. Smack myself, regain consciousness. Smack myself over and over to regain consciousness. Come on now. Chat, what kind of prompt is this? So I wonder how it's going to do it. So is it going to do everybody separate? Oh, here we go. Courage the dog tries to. I hit the peace sign and let myself fade away like a super awesome cool guy because I'm nonchalant like that. All right. Courage the dog attempted to channel their inner coolness by hitting the peace sign and letting themselves fade away like a super awesome hero. Instead of a stylish exit, they dissipated into a shroud of mist with their confidence turning to chaos. Super tough. The atmosphere thickened with the echo of their bravado and their form vanished entirely. This left behind a haunting silence. Sadly, Courage the dog's fearless attitude couldn't outrun the relentless fade, and they met their demise in a blaze of cool fading into oblivion. Courage the dog did not survive. Clap it up. All right, Seal. Wait. Yeah, Seal. Jumping back in time to save myself from fading away. Johnny Bravo heroically leaps into the frayed edges of time, desperately trying to undo their fading existence. The rip in the fabric of reality proves too unstable. Despite their valiant effort, Johnny is swallowed by temporal whirlpool, vanishing forever into the time stream. In the end, Johnny Bravo's daring attempt to save themselves results in their tragic, irreversible death. Yes. Let's go. Scott tries to, I would get the time traveling car and go back to when I was not fading. Okay, let's see. You're dead too, I think. Scott heroically ignites the time traveling car, racing against the clock to escape the fading phenomenon. He zooms back to the moment before his body begins to dissolve. As Scott plunges into the past, the fabric of time ripples fiercely. Ultimately, his efforts cannot fully undo the mysterious decay. Sadly, despite his daring attempt, Scott's body continues to fade away, sealing his fate in a bittersweet time-warped end. Clap it up. I'm the only one that's going to survive. I'm the only one. Come on, chat. Smack myself over and over to regain consciousness. Let's see. Noah Marrero desperately pounds at their chest in a frantic attempt to snap back to awareness, but instead of revival, the pounding worsens their fragile state. Their body gives one last shudder and everything fades to black as they succumb to relentless effects of fading away like Marty and Back to the Future. Sadly, Noah Marrero's valiant effort is not enough and they perish in a shadowy silence in their moment. God darn it. We all died, fellas. Can y'all lock in, bro? Can y'all seriously lock in? There's no reason for all four of us to die. We did try, but you gave that hard impossible. You gave that hard impossible prompt. This dude's about to say, "Oh, you're getting chewed up by a freaking." All right, let's see. The Goblin King demands you enter him or die. Bro, who wrote this, bro? Oh my gosh. Oh, entertain him. Bro, I meant entertain, bro. Holy smokes. All right. What do I do, bro? The Goblin King demands you entertain him or die? Bet. Oh my gosh, what do I do? Start hitting the Carlton dance from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's perfect. That's perfect. If that don't entertain him, bro, he's unentertainable. I'm gonna be honest. He's unentertainable. I don't know what you could possibly do. Dang, did y'all not finish typing? What happened? Y'all was writing a whole entire poem for him or something. Noah Marrero tries to start hitting the Carlton dance from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Clap it up. Oh, I didn't spell it right. No. And the daring unexpected move launches into the Carlton dance with wild enthusiasm, attempting to amuse the intimidating Goblin King. For a moment, the Goblin King menacing glare flickers with confusion and a hint of amusement, breaking his stern facade. However, the spiteful king's patience quickly dwindles, and with a deafening roar, Noah Marrero is cast into a pit of shadows, his survival hinging on the fleeting humor of a mad king. God darn it. Nobody's surviving this, bro. It's impossible. Seal. See, I pull out my magic show tricks and show him the best trick in all the lands again. I give him money, okay? Heard you. That is the best trick to pull out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Pulls out the most dazzling magic tricks, dazzling the Goblin King with spectacular display of illusion and flair. He simultaneously offers a generous pouch of gold to buy their favor. Entranced by the snow and the wealth, the Goblin King laughs heartily, declares Johnny Bravo the finest entertainer of all the lands. He spares their life. Congratulations. Thanks to the clever combination of a spectacle and generosity, Johnny Bravo survives the ordeal, earning both their life and the King's begrudging admiration. Wow, Seal was like that. One more applause. Wow, always resort to money. I pull out a deck of cards and teach him and his goblin. I teach him and his goblin army poker so they can go into cities and get money. Wow, y'all thought the exact same. Y'all are sick. Courage the dog boldly pulls out the deck of cards and starts teaching the Goblin King and his army how to play poker, promising a new way to earn gold in cities. Amazingly, The Golden King is captivated by the game. Forgetting his wrath as they laugh and deal cards together, thanks to Korra's quick wit and clever diversion, they survive, earning a moment of respite in the Goblin's cavernous throne room. Clap it up. Oh my gosh. Scott, let's see what he does. I would challenge him. I would challenge him to a Mario Kart race because I'm a pro and never lost the race easy. You're just going to upset him, you idiot. Scott confidently challenged the Goblin King to a Mario Kart race, boasting about their flawless record and unmatched skills. And wait till I teach them roulette. Oh man. Impressed by Scott's bravado and quick thinking, the Goblin King agreed to the challenge. However, as a began race, Scott's overconfidence led to reckless driving, causing him to crash spectacularly and fall into a pit, sealing their fate with the grim and entertaining end death. Yes. So far, Seal and Bumfrey are the only two that have survived. Scott, please give us a good scenario. Come on, bro. I didn't know the Goblin King, bro. Me and the Goblin King don't got no freaking relationship. I didn't know how to please him. Y'all freaky dudes in the chat knew how to please him. I didn't know how to do it. Kings like money. That's true. You paid attention to the context. I like that. I thought it was fun. Nah, that was a good one. You're in a burning place 40,000 feet in the sky and have no parachute. Bro, all right. I'm not gonna lie. This is a hard one. You're in a burning plane 40,000 feet in the sky and have no parachutes. What do? I'm going to hold. I'm going to use the closest person as a parachute. Oh, no. As a hang glider. I'm going to hold them above me horizontally to hopefully float slowly to the ground. Perfect. That's perfect. That's the best. That's the only solution in a situation like this. I'm not gonna lie. You can't aim for water because you're gonna die 40,000 feet. Feel me? I don't know. I really don't know. Courage the dog. Bumfrey. I try to keep the plane gliding across the sky for as long as I can to ocean or water. So you're a pilot. No, bro, you're dead. Courage the dog bravely attempts to keep the plane gliding over the water, desperately hoping to buy enough time for a rescue or an unlikely miracle. As the plane slowly descends from the smoky, turbulent sky, it finally plunges into the ocean with a thunderous splash, engulfing the brave canine in the icy depths. Sadly, in this fiery, weightless chaos, Courage the dog's valiant effort ends it tragically. Their survival impossible against the relentless forces of nature. Yes. All right. Seal. Scream, then tie all the claw. Wait. What was the scream? Was the scream necessary? Then tie all the cloths I can together in the parachute and jump out the plane into the water below. Let's see. Johnny Bravo's frantic scream echoes through the inferno as they desperately tie together every piece of cloth they can find, attempting to craft a makeshift parachute. With a courageous leap into the icy water below, their improvisation buys them a fleeting moment of hope, but the lack of proper gear and chaotic descent proves too much. Tragically, Johnny Bravo succumbs to the... Whoa! Oh. Tough. Succumbs to the crushing impact their daring effort ultimately provides, being their dome. Obviously, come on, you thought cloth was going to glide you? No. I tie my shirt around me like a makeshift parachute and try to land in the dense trees. You're dead. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. Scott's quick thinking to fashion a makeshift parachute from their shirt shows remarkable ingenuity. They bravely leap into the treetops. Miraculously, the dense foliage cushions the fall, allowing the Scott to survive the fiery descent and emerge shaken but alive. Despite the harrowing circumstances, their daring gamble pays off. So bruh landed on sharp, steep branches and survived. Like, bro, stop the cat, bro. I'm going to use the closest person as... I'm going to use the closest person as a hang glider, and I'm going to hold them above me horizontally to hopefully float slowly to the ground. All right, this should work. Despite Noah's daring attempt to use a bystander as a hang glider, their plan backfires as the person unexpectedly struggles, causing Noah to lose their grip. They plummet through the flames and turbulent air, crashing into the ground with devastating force. Sadly, Noah Marrero's reckless gamble results in their untimely death, a tragic end to a bold and ill-fated escape. I deserve that. I ain't gonna lie. I deserve that because that's messed up, bro. Bro, I'm the only one that hasn't survived? Oh my God. All right. You are being chased by 10 angry police trained German Shepherds. How you gonna? You can't get out of this one. I'm the only one that knows how to get out of this one. Yeah. All right, bet. Come on now. Come on now. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I gave him two options. If one don't work, two gonna work. If one don't work, two gonna work. I'm cooked. What? I'm reading my answers, bro. You getting inspiration from my answers. I know you probably gonna pull out the RPG too. All right, let's see. All right. Noah Marrero tries to put on a cop uniform and pretend to be the dog's owner. If they don't fall for that, then pull out the RPG. Yes. Let's see how it goes. Noah Marrero swiftly dons a stolen cop uniform, attempting to bluff their way past the relentless German Shepherds by pretending to be their owner. However, the dogs remain suspicious and grow more agitated. When the ruse fails and one dog lunges with teeth bared, Noah desperately pulls out their RPG. In a split second, a guard shot rings out, hitting Noah and ending their daring escape. Where did a guard come from? So we're just adding characters? All right, bro. Sadly, Noah Marrero's quick thinking couldn't outmatch the fierce dogs in a lethal response, sealing their fate in a tense, action-packed chase. So we're just adding characters. Johnny Bravo tries to, but it's training and I'm in a dog bite suit. Oh, and I know all the commands to make them stop because I'm their trainer. Clap it up. That might work. That might work. Johnny Bravo, armed with his expert knowledge and in a dog bite suit, confidently commands the approaching German Shepherds to sit and stay. He watches as their aggressive growls subside and they recognize their trainer's voice. The dogs, obediently calming down, settle in their position. Johnny Bravo then safely leads them away from danger. Thanks to his quick thinking and familiarity with the dog's training, Johnny Bravo survives the chase unscathed. Bro.
Get off of my dick. Get off.
All right, I climb a tree and toss food away for me to distract them and leave me alone. Okay, that might work. Dogs be hungry. Swiftly climbs a towering tree, tossing bits of food far below in a desperate bid to distract the relentless police-trained German Shepherds. For a moment, the dogs are lured by the scent and scatter in different directions, giving courage the dog a fleeting chance to escape. However, as the food runs out and the dogs realize the deception, they quickly regroup and corner Courage at the base of the tree, leading to a tragic end. That's what you get. Come on, bruh. They're trained, bro. They're not falling for that. Scott, I run to the bus that's 2 feet away and climb on top of it for height. You are an idiot. Bro, why didn't you just get in the bus and drive away? Why? Like, are we dead serious? Scott sprinted towards the bus, narrowly dodging the snapping jaws. Jaws at a 10 police trained dog. He desperately scrambled onto his roof for high ground just as the dogs lunged up, claws scraping the metal. Scott lost his footing and tumbled to the street below. He was overwhelmed in a flurry of barking and gnashing teeth. Despite their quick thinking, Scott's daring escape failed, and the relentless dogs overtook him, sealing his fate with a grim determination. All right, last one, fellas. I gotta win one, bro. I gotta think cleverly like these dudes is thinking. I thought that was clever. I mean, throwing a cop uniform, but whatever. You are caught in a tornado with nothing, like no clothes? Come on, bro. All right, you are caught in a tornado with nothing. Spin in circles faster than the tornado to counteract its strength and velocity. Duh, come on now. That's the only possible. I think I've seen this in like a survival show. Like, this is what you have to do if a tornado heads your way. Not gonna lie. If I'm wrong, bro, the show definitely probably was just lying. I'm on chat. Can't write Edgar Allan Poe documentaries. This will be fun with 10 people. It'll take a long time though. Scott tries to. I drive away because it was only a category 1 tornado. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, it did not say anything about the strength of the tornado. That's kind of smart. Attempts to drive away from the category 1 tornado, but it says that you have nothing though. Proves futile as the storm rapidly intensifies, tossing their vehicle like a paper airplane. Despite their efforts, the wind's ferocity overpowers any escape, leaving Scott tragically caught in the destructive fury. Sadly, Scott does not survive the encounter, becoming another victim of nature's relentless power. God, if you skip so quick, I jump into the air while grabbing a light pole and hold on for my life with magnet shoe. Where the heck did you get magnet shoes? Johnny Bravo leaps into the air, grabbing onto a light. Okay. For a moment, it seems like they found a tenuous hold, but the relentless wind tears the pole from its back. setting Johnny spinning helplessly into the debris-laden storm. Sadly, Johnny Bravo's daring gamble ends in tragedy as a force of the tornado overpowers their efforts and they are swept by their demise. Super tough. Obviously, of course, the tornado is going to take the pole. Come on now. Luckily, it's a foot-tall tornado with no power. Okay. Makes sense. Brave attempt to navigate the tiny, powerless tornado. Their fate remains uncertain as the whirlwind swirls menacingly around them. Miraculously, the tornado dissipates. Come on, bro. Thanks to their quick thinking and a bit of luck, Kurz, the dog survives. So we just changing factors of the story. I could have said the tornado vanishes. The tornado spin in circles faster than the tornado to counteract its strength and velocity. Despite Noah Marrero's desperate attempt to spin in circles faster than the tornado, this better work 100%. Their efforts are like a tiny boat trying to outpace a raging storm, futile and reckless. The tornado's wrath ultimately overpowers their frantic spinning, ripping through everything in its path, including Noah Marrero, who is unable to escape its destructive force. Sadly, Noah Marrero's gamble ends in tragedy as they're engulfed. You didn't say you were Superman. See, bro? If I start adding in adjectives and factors like that, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Clap it up for Courage the dog, though. Clap it up. Tiebreaker. Less characters used to survive. Wow. That was fun, fellas. That was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that right there. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely thoroughly enjoyed that. Let's get next song. Want to play some Discord games? Like what?